Welcome back, folks, to another episode of the Daily English Podcast by Simple English Conversations. This is episode 4, and I'm your host, Max, alongside the ever curious Nora.
Hi everyone. Today we're venturing into the shadowy corners of urban legends and folk tales. Get ready for a journey through tales that have captivated minds and sparked imaginations around the globe.
That's right, Nora. And as we explore these tales, we'll also discover some English phrases and idioms inspired by them. First up, urban legends. These are modern myths, often rooted in local culture, telling of mysterious, humorous, or terrifying events.
Perfect introduction, Max. Urban legends often serve as cautionary tales. For example, the vanishing hitchhiker warns of the dangers of picking up strangers. Here's a phrase: cautionary tales. These stories are meant to teach us a lesson or highlight risks.
Fascinating stuff, Nora. And then there are folk tales. These are stories passed down through generations, often explaining natural phenomena or human behavior. They're rich with cultural heritage and moral lessons.
Exactly, Max. Take The Tortoise and the Hare, a fable that teaches the value of consistency and hard work over speed and arrogance. The moral: slow and steady wins the race.
Now, Nora, let's share our spooky phrase of the day with our listeners. Ever heard of a ghost town?
Oh, I love this one, Max. A ghost town refers to an abandoned village, town, or city. But in everyday English, it can also describe a place that's very quiet or deserted.
And here's an idiomatic expression for you: to not stand a ghost of a chance. It means having no chance at all of succeeding. It's often used to describe impossible odds.
Great choice, Max. Now, dear listeners, as we talk about urban legends and folk tales, remember that these stories are more than just entertainment. They reflect the fears, hopes, and values of a culture.
Indeed, Nora. They remind us of the power of storytelling and its role in uniting and educating communities. So, next time you hear a peculiar tale, think about what it might be teaching us.
And with that, we're not going to end this episode with the end. Instead, we invite you to ponder the legends and tales from your own culture. What stories have been passed down in your family?
Share them with others, and maybe, just maybe, you'll start a legend of your own. That's all for today's episode of Daily English Podcast by Simple English Conversations. I'm Max.
And I'm Nora. Until next time, keep the stories alive and your curiosity kindled. Welcome, listeners, to episode 5 of the Daily English Podcast by Simple English Conversations. I'm Nora.
And I'm Max. Today we're diving into a topic that's both fun and a fantastic way to learn English: iconic movie classics.
Absolutely, Max. Before we jump in, remember, dear listeners, watching movies in English can be a delightful way to enhance your listening skills, and discussing them, even better for your speaking skills.
Right you are, Nora. And here's a tip: try watching with subtitles first, then challenge yourself to watch again without them. You'll be amazed at what you pick up the second time.
Great advice, Max. Now, let's kick things off with a movie that's as iconic as it gets. Casablanca. This 1942 classic isn't just a film, it's a piece of history.
Here's looking at you, kid. That line. So many memorable lines in Casablanca that have permeated English-speaking culture. Watching classics like these not only improves your language skills, but also gives you a taste of different eras.
Oh, for sure. And speaking of different eras, another must-watch is The Wizard of Oz. It's a fantastic journey that's not just for kids. The songs, the colours, the dialogue, it's all so rich.
Absolutely. And for our listeners, try singing along. It's a fun way to work on your pronunciation and fluency. Plus, Somewhere Over the Rainbow is such a classic tune.
Now let's shift gears to a bit of romance and drama with Gone with the Wind. It's a long one, but oh, the drama, the history, and the famous line, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a darn." Well, he doesn't exactly say darn, but we're keeping it PG.
That's right, Nora. And here's another tip. After watching, try summarizing the plot or your favorite scene in English. It's a great exercise for speaking skills.
Definitely. Now, for something completely different, Psycho by Alfred Hitchcock. A thrilling watch that will have you on the edge of your seat, and it's perfect for practicing English because of its clear dialogue and suspenseful storytelling.
Perfect for those who love a good thrill. And remember, discussing your opinions on these movies with friends or in a study group can be a great way to practice English conversationally.
Before we wrap up, let's not forget the epic Star Wars. The original trilogy is not just about space battles, it's full of dialogues that have become part of popular culture. May the Force be with your English learning journey.
Well said, Nora. Watching movies is a fun way to learn, but discussing them like we do adds so much more to the experience.
And with that, we're almost at the end of our episode. Remember, folks, learning English is a journey, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. Laugh at them, learn from them, and keep moving forward.
Couldn't agree more. And we hope our journey through iconic movie classics has inspired you to watch, listen, learn, and most importantly, enjoy the process.
So, until next time, keep practicing, keep watching, and keep laughing. This is Nora.
And Max, signing off from the Daily English Podcast by Simple English Conversations. Stay curious and keep learning. Welcome back, Globetrotters and language learners, to episode 6 of the Daily English Podcast by Simple English Conversations. I'm Max, ready to embark on a journey of discovery and delight with you all.
And I'm Nora, equally thrilled to explore the vibrant world of global festivals and celebrations today. It's a topic that promises colour, culture, and a whole lot of fun.
Exactly, Nora. And as we talk about these worldwide festivities, we'll sprinkle in language learning tips and cultural tidbits. Let's kick things off with the explosive beauty of Diwali, the Festival of Lights, celebrated across India.
Diwali lights up homes and hearts, symbolising the victory of light over darkness. It's a perfect time to learn descriptive English words like illuminate, gleaming, and radiant.
Moving from the lights of Diwali to the icy spectacle of the Harbin International Ice and Snow Sculpture Festival in China. Imagine a city built of ice and snow, glowing with lights.
It's like stepping into a winter wonderland. This festival is a fantastic opportunity to expand your vocabulary around winter and ice with words like frosty, glistening, and crystalline.
Next up, let's salsa our way to Brazil for the Rio Carnival, a festival that dances to the rhythms of samba and showcases dazzling costumes and floats.
And speaking of dancing, the Rio Carnival is a celebration of movement and music. It's a chance to learn action verbs in English, such as twirl, sway, and parade.
From the heat of Rio, we travel to the serene beauty of Japan's Cherry Blossom Festival, or Hanami. It's a time to appreciate the fleeting beauty of life, as symbolized by the cherry blossoms.
Hanami teaches us to appreciate the moment, a sentiment beautifully captured by the Japanese concept of mono no aware, the pathos of things. It's a lovely phrase to reflect on in any language.
And now, for our interesting fact of the day. Did you know that the La Tomatina Festival, held in Bunol, Spain, involves participants throwing over 150,000 tomatoes at each other?
That's a lot of tomatoes, Max. It's a wonderfully messy way to celebrate, and it brings a whole new meaning to the phrase food fight. It's a unique event that highlights the quirky side of global festivals.
As we wrap up today's episode, remember that festivals and celebrations are a window into the soul of a culture. They teach us about the values, traditions, and joys of communities around the world.
So, we encourage you to explore these celebrations, either in person or through your language learning journey. It's a fantastic way to connect with the world and enrich your English vocabulary.
And with that, we're not just bidding you farewell. We're inviting you to dance, eat, and celebrate the myriad of cultures that make our world so wonderfully diverse. I'm Max.
And I'm Nora. Until next time, keep the festive spirit alive in your hearts and your conversations.